Hi guys, welcome to Tuesday. Yes, my hair's wet because I only had a shower at lunchtime. It is currently 1:30. Because I work from home, sometimes in the morning I'll just get up and just start working, so that's why sometimes I only shower at lunchtime. But that's beside the point. Today's been really busy. I knew it would be, that's fine. I've had one coffee with 100 mils of Alpha Almond Barista, and I've just made myself my first food of the day. I'm so hungry. Okay, here's my randomly put together lunch, super speedy because I just don't have time. So I've got my Healthy Extra B, this is my last of the Warburton's pitters, and I've got one of those mini tortilla wraps that I bought yesterday. I looked it up on the app and these are 4.5 syns each, which is crazy for the size they are. But like I said before, they might come in useful for something. So I did have one just to, because I didn't want to have two pitters because I think the Tesco wholemeal pitters, I think they're 7 syns each. So half a syn less than the Warburton's, but I didn't want to use 7 syns. So I thought I'll just use 4.5 on one of these wraps. And basically both of these things have in them, between them, they've got 60 grams of my vegan cheese. For my 2 Healthy Extra A choices, plus a load of iceberg and some tomatoes and obviously Slap Your Mama seasoning. So in total, this is both A's, my B, and 4.5 syns. And yeah, that's going to have to just tide me over till tea time. Hi guys, please excuse my hair tied back. I'm really hot. I'm currently trying to make the peanut butter corn fried rice from the Vava Vegan Slimming World book. Mum's going to be here any minute. I'm not using corn. I'm using one thing of smoked tofu and the other thing of This Isn't Chicken. You know, the one that I don't like the new flavour of. So I thought, excuse me, if I mix it into this, then it will make it a bit more, hopefully it'll disguise it. And I chopped it up really small as well. So let me just switch around and show you. So what you can hear currently is a mixture of This Isn't Chicken and my smoked tofu with garlic and chilli in there. I need to add ginger. My rice is finished cooking. Their recipe is just basically carrots, peas and water chestnut. So I'm adding in a red pepper and a yellow pepper because I just felt like there wasn't really enough speed or veg at all in there. And then the spring onions go on top. I've added coriander. I can't remember if that's in the recipe or not. Let me swing around and show you. So yeah, basically, yeah, they haven't got coriander, but I'm going to do some coriander. So I just need to quickly make the sauce and then chuck all the veg in and the rice, and essentially it's done. It's very easy. Here's the finished product. Sorry I couldn't film while doing it. Mum was round and it all got a bit much, trying to do everything at once. But I definitely recommend the recipe. Really, really tasty. We literally ate half each. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day. Sorry about the state of me. I'm finishing the day on 18 syns, which is fine out of 25. I would have liked it a bit lower. I'm quite disappointed about the high syn value of the hoisin sauce, particularly in that peanut stir-fried rice. I thought that it was going to be 1 syn a tablespoon, but it turned out to be 2.5 for the particular one that I've got. And when I'd looked it up in the app previously, if you just Google hoisin, if you just search hoisin sauce in the Slimming World app, most of them are 1 syn per tablespoon. So I was kind of assuming that would be it. And then it was not, because it was the Blue Dragon Rich hoisin sauce. That was literally the only hoisin sauce in my Tesco, by the way. So, I mean, it's not like I had a choice, but even so. So I'll know for that in future, because it was really nice, but that is a lot of syns. And the trouble is, it just, like, as I said, I doubled the sauce, and I'm glad I did, because there was barely enough sauce as it was, and I had added extra soy sauce when we ate it. So yeah, if I'd have just done the amount they said in the recipe, it would be so dry. I'm also really glad I added the peppers, because that made a lot of difference as well, because there just wasn't enough veg in there for my taste. I mean, it was good the way I did it, so definitely add a red and yellow pepper. That's my top tip. And coriander on top, because that was really good with it too. So yeah, I'll just show you my diary and then we'll wrap up. Okay, here is the diary for the day. So obviously I have my 2 coffees today. I nearly had a 3rd coffee, which is unusual for me. You'll notice that I have a fairly regular pattern of 2 coffees a day. I'm quite good at that. Obviously I had my cheese salad. I'm calling it cheese salad sarnies for lunch, but obviously it was a pita and a little wrap, a little tortilla, sorry. So there was just 4.5 syns in there. And then this stuff in the evening. Now look at the state of this. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. So I don't know why I made this look so messy, but even so, first of all, because I added up the whole recipe and then just divided it by 2, which is 11.5 syns, which is fine because me and Mum literally ate half of it each. Like, honestly, it was so good. We both loved it. And having the water chestnuts, which is speed, by the way, I didn't know that. But really nice crunch in there. So that's definitely an ingredient that I'll come back to again for things, because that was a really nice texture. And for it to be speed, that's probably like the best thing I've learnt this week. And that I like hoisin sauce, although it's relatively high syn, depending on how you use it. So yeah, so first of all, when I wrote this down, I was like, I'll do it all. And then I was like, oh no, that's not really clear if I come back. Because I like to keep these diaries, to keep me on track every day. Because if I stop tracking, I very quickly go off piste. So for me personally, and I understand that a lot of people don't want to track everything they do, but for me personally, I need to be so on it or else I'm off it. That is pretty much the state of things. Yeah, I'll talk about weight tomorrow, but yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. So then I'm not going to have anything to refer back to, because I do like flicking back through to get ideas sometimes. Yeah, so then I was like, well, it was a total of this, and this. I was like, oh, for God's sake, why didn't I just write the amounts like I normally do? So this is the actual amounts. 2 in my portion that I ate. So 2 sprays of oil, 2 tablespoons of hoisin, 5 bloody syns, and 1 I can't talk, tablespoon of peanut butter for 4.5 syns. So that's how the 11.5 is made up. Yeah, lots of lovely speed in there, decent day, nothing really to write home about except for that recipe is really nice, a few tweaks, and that'll be a keeper, so I'm really pleased with that. Oh, and I finished my latest bug. So I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but like I've got in this habit of every week in the Slimmer of the Week box at group. I'm sure many of you who do Slimming World know that you take in a item of free food. So most people take in a piece of fruit, like a banana or a little satsuma, a couple of satsumas or an apple. I always take in a tin of baked beans because I think, no one gets that excited about a bit of old fruit that's been knocking about in someone's bag. And, there's definitely some that are like that and some are fresh, but you never know. So I always think I'll take in a tin of beans and then, it's just something a bit different, isn't it? And it's always a useful cupboard staple. But the other thing I always put in is a bug. So I've been making a bug every week for the Slimmer of the Week. I do a different pattern every week. And I always put on their Slimmer of the Week. So I finished this one earlier and I haven't lacquered it yet, but I will do, so that because then when it's lacquered they can just be left outside if you want to, because I get that they're not for everyone, but I started doing it and it's become a real ritual. So every single week I've got to make sure I have one, because otherwise I'll be annoyed at myself. So there we go, my little Slimmer of the Week bug is ready. I've won 2 of them actually, and what I did was, rather than put them back in the pot for other people, I actually wrote on them. So these are 2 that I won myself. Bit annoying because they were quite good ones. So that's 2 that I won, and what I did, and I haven't re-lacquered over the writing yet, but I actually wrote my name on there and the date that I got the Slimmer of the Week, so I'll lacquer over that and then I'll keep them because they're nice little reminders. So in the end, I'm gonna have an army of bugs for all the times I'm Slimmer of the Week. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of trivia. And I sit and watch TV at night and do them. So that's another one in progress. But he's texturally weird, so don't know what's going on with him. I'm almost giving up on him. Anywho, that's off topic. So finishing on 18 out of 25. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.